Stage 2 is a very nice speaker. Stage 3 is even better. I'm hoping it produces in the sound quality. Like off for 60 seconds. We did this.
I'd like to be cool and tell you it doesn't sound nice, you know, oh, it's a little different. Now I can't wait till the front speakers come in.
Marauders, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be installing Stage 3 speakers on my saddlebags. I'm doing my saddlebags first. Currently, my 2025 CVO Road Glide came with Stage 2 speakers. I've heard a little research I've done on YouTube University that the Stage 3 are much clearer and a little louder. I'm really looking for clear, loud sound, especially when I'm at speed with this motorcycle, because I really ride it because I want to listen to the stereo system on it and a change of pace over listening to music through my helmet speakers, through my Cardo unit. I do wear earplugs when I ride. We'll give you a sample sound. Standing still, the sound is good. I'm not going to drive around with a bike because it's hard to pick up the sound in audio when you're riding. You're going to have to take my word for it. The current speakers have silver rings around it. I think that signifies that our Stage 2, if you can see that underneath there. And I believe this changes. The rings are going to be red, and I think this changes to a red insignia on this. I think they give you the new grills with it. Let's upgrade the stereo systems on this beautiful machine. So I've unboxed it, and these speakers are substantial. Look at the driver on the back of this. I mean, it's huge. Here you can see the red little Harley-Davidson emblem. Not that I'm doing this for the red emblem. Not sure why they give you new speaker covers, but grills, but they do. So these are T20 Torx screws. There's 4 of them that hold on the speaker grill. Oh my God, the driver is substantially bigger. These Rockford Fosgate systems are interesting to say the least. It holds the bike in place. I'm going to unplug the speaker terminals, and I undid the wrong screw when I did this. So that was wrong. So the speaker grill comes off, and then there's 4 screws that hold the speaker on. Long screws to hold these things on. Long black screws that hold them in. Again, everything on this has been T20s. Wow, okay, it makes me happy but not happy. So the drivers these are much lighter speakers. We'll give you a look over here at the difference in these speakers. Now, I thought there was just going to be a slight difference in the drivers on these 2 speakers, right? The driver, to me, is the magnet piece on the back. And this is not a small magnet on the back of it. If you watch my video when I replaced my 2024 Road Glide speakers, the drivers on the back were like this big, right? They were like a third of the size of the driver on this speaker. Look at the size of the driver on this speaker. Look at the size of the driver on this speaker. It's huge. It's huge in comparison. Just huge. Now I think this is a 5-inch speaker, and this is a 6-inch speaker. So we have a 5 and a 6-inch speaker, and it should fit, I'm gonna hope it fits, in this same hole. I heard there was no modifications to do this. I'm gonna wipe this up and clean up this area. I'm gonna wipe it up with some speed wax, ceramic wax, to clean this up. But it's just a massive difference. I can't believe it. I just can't believe the difference in size. Okay, let's keep going. Look at the size difference between these 2. Look at the size difference between these 2 speakers. Just massive. Okay, let's start installing it. It's unbelievable. This speaker is at least 1.25 inches longer front to back, and then at least 1 inch wider side to side, and we know the driver is much bigger. Again, let's do a comparison. And this is a very nice speaker, the Stage 2. Stage 2 is a very nice speaker. Okay. Stage 3 is even better. I'm hoping it produces in the sound quality. Let's show you these drivers again. Hopefully I won't drop the speakers. Very impressive. Very impressive. So I'm going to put these, let's put this in. And again, it just pops, I should say pops. It just drops right in the OEM opening. And I'll use my Torx 20 and these long black screws. I'll get them started. Now, they say these speakers are dirt resistant, water resistant. They're made for this vibration resistant. They're made for motorcycle use, obviously. This is their specialty. I used to buy Polaris side-by-sides, which I am a big fan of. I'm covering this so I don't put a hole in the speaker. And Polaris was big with Rockford Fosgate. I try to, as much as possible, stay with OEM components when I accessorize a machine. What you do with your bike or off-road equipment or car or tractor, that's up to you. But I like to stay with OEM components. That looks nice if you can see it. The power to the speaker is the opposite on this side. So the positive terminal on the speaker is the furthest, which would be the black plug. I'll show you in a minute. The black plug is furthest away. So the grill is on. So the positive is further away from the floor or the rear tire. The negative is the closest. So the positive, this is a negative terminal, white. We'll put that on the bottom. Plug that in. Positive is on top. And then that's in. Connections are tight. That's what the grill looks like on it. Red bar and shield. White bar and shield. Red bar and shield. Rings are red. Probably that will pop in the sunlight. We'll take a look at it. Now let's tune this. Tune the infotainment system to it. Boy, I love a little feature like that. Man, just glad I went with the red stitching on my Saddleman seat. Okay, so I'm going to try doing it not. When I first tried to do it without the ignition, there were some hiccups in it. So let's go to settings, sound, speaker setup. Yep. So let's go to speaker configurate, speaker setup. So now under our saddlebags, let's hit stage 3. If you can see that. So there's stage 3. And then let's do a start test. Pink noise will play through each amplifier channel. Identify which speaker the noise is coming from. Tap the speaker icon to play the noise. If you hear no noise after 5 seconds, press no noise button. After setup is complete, successfully turn bike off for 60 seconds. We did this. Now, okay, so these are I touched the wrong one. I touched these in the back and it's this one. Mistake. So I think that's done. I touched the wrong, my mistake, my error. Let's do speaker status. So that held, that held, that held. Okay, so let's turn the bike off for 60 seconds. I'm going to get the menu up by pushing this button, which sometimes it reacts slow. I'm going to toggle over the systems. I'm going to go to sound, speaker setup. I'm just going to check, and this configuration held. So that's all good. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's see how it sounds.
This guy raising kids in that
Okay.
a prescription only one.
It is definitely louder, and I'm going to take it for a test drive. Definitely sounds louder. Okay, let's take it for a ride.
Okay, so far so good. I want to check to see how the stereo fade is, because sometimes that it will bias one side or the other. So let's check. Going too fast here. Let's check. Let me set up the stereo fade to see. I had it biased before I did this. I had it biased the rear speakers. Let's go down. Yeah, so it's on the rear speakers. I'm going to bias it a little more, then hit play. Oh my God. I'm laughing. I'm sorry. This is pretty funny. So it's really nice. It's really nice, guys. I'd like to be cool and tell you it doesn't sound nice. You know, oh, it's a little different. Now I can't wait till the front speakers come in. So, not inexpensive. For sure, not an inexpensive after buying this expensive motorcycle. Not an inexpensive upgrade, but wow, those are nice. You again, the pictures, in the video, you can see the drivers are much bigger. I'm gonna do one more test. I'm gonna play totally the rear speakers. Let's bias it to the rear speakers. Let's see how that sounds. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God! I am telling you, I wasn't even sure that you could hear the rear speakers with the wind noise on the bike. I thought to myself, can you even hear the rear speakers? And my salesperson at Harley-Davidson, Peter, you can hear the rear speakers because there's so much distortion. You know, when you turn it when you're cruising at highway speeds. And I have earplugs in and a new helmet, this showy helmet, which really seals up tight. I am amazed how good this sounds. I'm amazed at how good it sounds. Wow, do I feel better about this purchase. I'm going to do one more test, and I'm going to turn the cameras off. I want to do it up at about 55 and see. I don't want to go on the highway tonight, but we'll take her up to 55 and see how she does. Okay, here we go. 56 miles an hour. Oh my gosh! And I'm favoring the rear speakers. I am blown away. Blown away. This is awesome. Okay, guys, we'll mute that. I am totally impressed with it. It's easy installation. My front speakers will be in this week. I'm going to release this video with the stage 2 front speakers and the stage 3 rear speakers. Very impressive upgrade. I love it. I'm going to shut these cameras down, and listen to music if you don't mind. You have a great night. Please consider subscribing to my channel, liking the video, and sharing it with a friend. God bless you. Please ride safe and in peace. Love you, Mom and Dad.